Today at the Vineyard, it's a Chilean Merlot, if I'm saying that right. This kit makes 4 or 6 U.S. gallons, and we haven't made a kit in a while, but we'll be doing it awesome with some Poland spring water. You want to keep your wines and your beers in the dark. I just use some old t-shirts that used to fit. All right, after a couple, 2-3 months here, we're going to re-rack the Chilean Merlot wine. Chilean Merlot. I just took the cover off it up here. Okay, we're going to rack it. This is the second racking we're doing. 5 gallons of Chilean Merlot wine is in this carboy. We just got the dress on it, and she finished at 0.0994. Down from 1084. We'll do the math in a minute. Let's figure out what this ABV is. We started at, let's see, 1.084 minus 0.994 equals times 131.25 equals 11.81% ABV. So we'll let this 5 gallons and 1 gallon sit here for another month and a half as it clears and finishes up, and we'll go to bottle. Why wouldn't we? We got enough in the basement, but I guess we want more. How you doing? How you doing? 11/23/23 we made this wine, and it's Chilean Merlot. Oh boy, we got a full 5 gallons there. So it's become bottling day today. It's sat here now for 7 months approximately, and I have I have a mess of bottles that are sanitized and ready to go here, so we're looking good. And I'm going to get my rest of my equipment ready, and we'll get this show on the road. I'll get my cork sanitized. I'm going to use a bottling bucket today, which I have on the floor here, because we're going to put some metabisulfates in and some sorbate in so she don't start re-fermenting. So what we'll do is use a fermenting bucket, bottling bucket, and we'll put the wine in here, and then we'll use the wand on this to go ahead and put the wine into the bottles. Probably about 18 bottles and then a gallon or so, maybe 20 bottles and a gallon, right in that range. So I got my auto siphon ready. Let's get our metabisulfate here so it all stirs up together. That's a 1/4 teaspoon. Chew! Potassium metabisulfate. That's to preserve it. That's in. I've treated it before. And then we want some potassium sorbate. That stops it from
fermenting.
Re-fermentation. I don't degas. That's in. I let my wine sit for almost 7 months, and they degas themselves basically. My new bottle wand here. It's a 1/2 inch. Oh, it's not going to fit in there. It does. It fits in there. So let's make sure it ain't leaking first. Seems to be good. It's going to fill real quick with this new wine. I'm going to fill a couple and cork them. Wow, here we go, that's fast. Yeah, half-inch wine this one is. So you take it right till it overflows just a little bit, and you back it out, and that should leave enough to the... You think that's any different than using a little one?
Nope, it's about the same.
More headspace. So yeah, we're filling a gallon jug also. Oh, that's not heavy. So we'll fill this up. That's it.
That's it. I generally prefer dark green for my Merlot, but
Yeah.
these will drink up first.
They stay in the dark. So.
Yeah, should be fine.
Make sure we wipe the juice down off it. Then we fill a couple more clear ones because that's all we got for bottles. And we're almost down to the last, oh, I'm going to say 3-4 bottles. And the rest that don't fit, we'll drink. How you doing?
It's delicious, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it is good. It is good. And like I said, we mixed up the metabisulfate and the potassium sorbate to stop any fermentation from reinvigorating. I did not degas because we let it sit for
7 months.
7 months. And this is a wine kit that should be done in about 4 to 8 weeks, they say, but I don't ever believe that. The longer you let it sit, the better it is. Bulk aging. What do you want to put this in? Obviously, I got to start. Is there a bottle available? Or?
There is, there's one left.
I'll start it in there and we'll funnel it in or something.
Oh, I gotta set it up. It's not awful to get the full 25.
Back to the wine labels on the Chilean Merlot wine. We cut them out here. Oh, that's a good cut. It takes a little while to line stuff up and that, but we take our labels and we print them on the inkjet printer, and then we spray them with lacquer thinner so the ink don't run when it gets wet, and we apply them with milk. So this is how we do it. It's a little time consuming. I don't think this whole thing will fit the video, but you're lining up with your thing. A lot of it's by eye, and it's not perfect because it just is what it is. Like I say, we make our own labels, put them on with milk, and then we store the bottles for quite some time. It just takes a few minutes to get in there. Line this thing up, like I said. Oops. Of course, my eyes are not doing as good as they used to be. That looks like it right there. Slice, slice, slice. I think I can do it 2 in a row now once I get to that stage. And I was afraid to do 2 papers at once because they're curled up a little bit and they you don't want to line up perfectly. But otherwise, it's a nice little cutter. Pretty simple. Alright, so we got 8 already. And if I don't like the edge on there, I won't use them. Time how long it takes to cut these. Don't take too long. Line it up. Pull your blade down just to get an idea where it lines up. Even with bad eyes, I'm not doing too bad. And that's it. 20 labels. 20 bottles of Chilean Merlot wine. Of the wine, the Merlot, Chilean Merlot wine. We got a label here, and what I do is I grab a rag that's nice and clean with either sanitizer, bleach, or bleach water on it. Take your bottle, and got everything disorganized already. Turn your seam away from what you're doing. Jeez, I'm not all discombobulated here. Take your label, and I like to roll it sometimes so it's not all screwed up. Stick it in your milk. I don't know if it's coming up on camera here. Right off camera, I got the milk in the dish here. What I do is I put it right under there for a few seconds. These labels have been sprayed with clear paint. You can use enamel or lacquer. And then what I like to do is make sure, I hold it down for a few minutes. Yeah, I should have rolled them a little bit better. It still has a tendency to unroll. We'll put it in place here and we'll hold it with our fingers for a few minutes. Sometimes it can be difficult. Other times they go on real easy. And these are wanting to peel off already again. So I'm lucky the wife gives me the job of putting the labels on. I should have made these a little bit bigger. As they wrap around the bottle a little bit more, they tend to hold on better. This one seems to be sticking. So we take our other rag, our dry rag, we put it on there and we push. And we hold that there for about another hour. Let's see if she wants to stay under or not. There's the label. When I take my rag that's damp again. And I'll wipe that off, excess milk off. Usually with a lightly bleached rag. In this case I'm using sanitizer. And there you go, there's one label. It's not a little crooked, you can see here at the bottom. But we'll set this bottle up here. And we'll see if it stays on. So we'll take another bottle of wine. Like I say, and get sped up here. Roll it out here with a rag, get any stickiness off of there from filling. Find our seam. I think it's there. Turn the seam away if it has one. All bottles have seams. Go. 20 bottles of Merlot wine. They all got the labels on. All 20 bottles. We just put them on there. You can see them, they're all sticking nicely. Now we just got to get this in the house, get them on the wine rack. Make sure to stay out of the dark, into the dark, and into the cool wine cellar. I got hundreds of bottles down there, like I need more. I guess I'd turn this on myself and say, until next time, that was a fun Merlot wine kit that we started back in November of 2023, and just finished it up today. This is June 27th, 26th, and it's just the labels on there, and that's it. Now we got to get back to brewing some more beer. Why wouldn't I? Okay, it's been since November 20th, something 2023. We made the wine. We got her in the bottle. Now it's time for a taste test. 11.8% ABV. Let's see if I can do this without breaking the bottle or something. Let's see how this thing goes again. You go like this, you drive it in, and then you drive it out, and she's open. So we'll give the first glass to the wife. This is the Chilean Merlot wine, like you see, that we brewed, or we made out of the kit. So this is the kit wine.
I don't think you brew wine.
There's
no brewing involved.
It's got some good legs on it.
Breathe a minute.
The alcohol's got some good legs on it. Smell, I know I had oak chips in this in the beginning. The video will show. She's clear. We use no fining agents in this at all. Smells very grapey. The wife's going to chime in on it also once she tastes it. Very grapey, and here's an oaky. Here goes the taste for me.
I love your terminology. It's a beautiful aroma.
Oh wow. Oh wow, I'm not a wine drinker. Boy, I get the grape and I get the oak. We forgot to cheers it. Real glasses today. Nice flavor. And go good with some crackers and cheese.
Yes, it would. It's a very delicious Merlot.
Chilean Merlot.
It has that deep, rich
Chilean Merlot.
flavor. It tastes oak barrel aged, even though it was just oak chips.
It was oak chips. Not as good as an oak barrel stave wine.
Correct, but it's very nice oak.
But for leaving it in the fermenter and under bulk aging for 7 months, almost 8 months. Mm-hmm.
Very
Yeah.
smooth.
Smooth, grapey, slight hint of alcohol, nothing that bites. Slight buttery flavor, a little diacetyl, very slight, which is appreciated in some good wines. Some people pronounce it diacetyl. It's a buttery flavor. That's what I'm getting.
Very pretty.
On a scale of 1 to 10 as a wine drinker, which I'm not, I'd give it about a 6. Now you're more of a wine drinker. What would you rate this
It's
at?
comparable to any bottle of wine you purchase at the liquor store.
Liquor store.
For a Merlot.
You put the labels on. That'll show you on the video we made. I can see we're going to have a little bit more of this. I know I will. I'm going to put a meatloaf on the grill. It's clear, and you can see through it. Very grapey, like I say. It came in a kit.
I don't think grapey like a Manischewitz. It's got that upper layer of grape, so that you know it came from grape. Almost a burgundy type flavor.
Burgundy type flavor. Like I say, I'm not a wine drinker that much, but I love my mead. This is very, very palatable. Some wines to me are very, I don't know, in the beer world I would call it astringent, but this is not, nowhere near it.
No, it's very smooth. It's nice.
Very
Got
good
very
drinker.
nice flavor. Very pretty aroma.
So I got not much more to say to this about, besides Proust or good wine drinking. Get some cheese with this, and we'll get back at you. Hopefully we don't drink this whole bottle too fast. Cheers.
Prost.
Proust.